Hey guys, so I pretty much asked you all over social media just to ask me whatever questions that you wanted, and I would make a question and answer video and just answer those questions. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today. I was not expecting you guys to ask me so many questions, so thank you so much to everybody for asking. I got a lot of questions about the same stuff, so I will just be like generalizing the questions and not doing specific names. But if you asked any questions about my hair, about makeup artistry, and like my journey, or any tips that I would have, or if you asked a question and I didn't answer it in this video, check the information box below because I will link videos that I've previously done where I've answered those questions in. I will link that down below. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Whoa, Snapchat. So I've gotten so many questions about a meetup, if I'm going to be doing a meetup anytime soon, when, where, all that kind of stuff. So it's not 100% sure, but oh my gosh, I cannot talk. This is not cool. I might possibly be going to Generation Beauty in New York the first weekend in October. So the dates for that are the 3rd and 4th in October. So it's a Saturday and a Sunday. So if you're going to be at Generation Beauty, let me know down below and I will confirm at a later time if I'm going for sure or not. And if I go and you're not going to Gen Beauty, maybe I can have like a mini meetup somewhere in New York while I'm there, because I have never been to New York. I don't plan on going any other time besides Gen Beauty unless I get invited out of nowhere to something. But yeah, so there's that. And then I was thinking the weekend after I get back, so the next weekend, which is the 10th, the Saturday, I'm thinking of doing a Chicago meetup then. Probably downtown at the Bean. I might even contact my old Sephora store to see if I could do it there. Why am I covered in like hair everywhere? But that's not 110% sure either. So if I do end up doing the one in Chicago though on the 10th, I will make like a Facebook page where you can like RSVP to it, just so I can have an idea of how many people are coming, because if only a couple of people are coming, then we're getting dinner. We're just gonna go eat pizza. They just opened Aurelio's downtown, so we would go there. But if there's a lot of you guys, then I'll have to plan for that as well. So if I end up doing that, I'll make like a whole Facebook page and do like a whole announcement and stuff like that. So you'll definitely be hearing back from me soon on both of those things very soon. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, I got a lot of questions asking if I could collab with any makeup brand, who would it be? And that was so easy for me. It's two different brands, Makeup Geek and Anastasia. Those are my two favorite makeup brands. One of them just needs to come out with a bomb foundation, because right now, Too Faced Born This Way is my jam, and you know, those two brands, Makeup Geek and Anastasia, they're no questions asked. My favorite pair of lashes. Lately I've been on the kick of my Voila lashes from Mosquito, but if I had to pick one pair of lashes to wear the rest of my life, it would be Wispy Sweet Nothings from Velour Lashes. Do I have an eyelash collection? Not really, because I use the same pairs over and over and over again, and then I throw those out and then I get a new pair. So I only like alternate between like 2 lashes at a time. So right now I'm alternating between the Lash Lorette and the Voila lashes from Mosquito. I was wondering about your testimony, how you came to know Jesus, and if you would consider doing a ColourPop fall tutorial. I won't be doing a ColourPop tutorial because I don't have any ColourPop eyeshadows. But I was very blessed to be raised in a Christian family. For the longest time, I actually stopped going to church. I think I was probably between the age of 18 and like last summer. And then I got to the point and I just realized that I had it all wrong and I was not happy at all, and I had to get my priorities straight, and I put him as number one. I like to say that I am non-denominational. I do go to a Protestant Reformed church, but it's very like relaxed and inviting and comfortable. I posted this picture on Instagram about like the book of Revelation in the Bible and like the end times and stuff like that. I have a lot to say about that actually. I don't want to like talk on about it in this question and answer video, but if that's something that you want to see, let me know down below in the comment section. I know that that will probably be a very controversial video, but to me it's worth it. So let me know down below if that's something that you want to see. How do you get people to sponsor you, send you products, or discount codes? Do you contact them or do they come to you? I'm a new blogger and I want to get more sponsors. I have only done one sponsored video here on my YouTube channel. People send me stuff a lot, But you don't see everything I'm sent because I don't love everything. Like, I would be a liar if I showed you everything that I was sent and told you that I liked it, because that's not true. That's not possible to like every single thing that you get. So it's either or with the contacting me and contacting them. It's half and half. For instance, like sometimes they'll just email you and ask you like, hey, we came across your YouTube channel. Can we send you this? What's your address? Or for instance, Makeup Geek. Like, I've been using Makeup Geek forever. That's an exaggeration. I've been using Makeup Geek for like a year, and I contacted them and was like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Do you have a mailing list? And then they'll either accept you or they won't, or there are some places that have affiliate programs and you can like apply for their affiliate program. So it's really just, you know, both, I guess. I'm sure once you become like Queen YouTube, I'm sure that you don't have to contact anybody and people will just be like throwing things at you. But that's not the case for me. So like as far as like sponsors, like I don't have like a continuous sponsor. Like I don't have somebody that's like paying me to make my YouTube videos. Like that's not how it is for me, at least. I don't know how it is for other people. Oh my gosh. I got a ton of questions about my thumb because in my day to night makeup video, I mentioned how like the right side of my face is just the better side. It's like my good side. And my thumb isn't chopped off on this side. And you guys are like, wait a minute, you have your thumb chopped off? I can see your thumb. So I mentioned it in my 50 facts about me video, I think. And when I was 1 year old, my thumb got chopped off in a door. And I mean, it's still there, but it's like halfway. You see? I'll have to do like zoom in close-up shots because I mean, you can kind of see it there. And then from the side, it's slanted instead of like rounded. So, and then the nail curves constantly. It's always curved. So when I go and get my nails done, it's very interesting. Somebody asked me on Snapchat, like, can you use it? Like, what's that like? And yes, it works like a normal thumb. The only thing that I find that I can't do that other people can is I can't type on my phone with two thumbs. It can only be my right thumb because this doesn't reach everything, and you use the pad of your finger to do that, and mine is slanted back, so I can't use that. So do you ever think about starting your own makeup line? I've thought about it, but like I've never like planned it. As of right now, that is not a dream of mine. I know that sounds weird, but as of right now, I mean, it could change. My mind changes all the time, but as of right now, I don't think about that. That's not something that's on my mind right now, but maybe in the future I would want to. We'll see. I'm just starting out at this YouTube thing. We'll see where this goes. We'll see what happens, but there's no plans of that right now, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I got a couple questions about vlogging, if I will vlog more. I vlog like every other day or every couple of days, and then I just like compact my vlogs into like one video for like the week or 2 weeks or whatever. So I have been vlogging more, but I probably will never make a vlog channel just because I imagine it will get like lost. Like I'm not going to end up posting on it and I'll forget about it. So if it goes up on my main channel, it just ends up being a bonus video. If I had to use one brand of makeup for the rest of my life, which would it be? I have to say MAC, just because they have so much. They have so many different options, so I'd have to say them. Ooh, I got a lot of questions about like my camera setup and stuff like that. I plan on doing a whole video on like filming and stuff like that because a lot of people I find that watch my videos want to make channels. Right now I'm using a Canon 70D. It is my mom's camera. If you are choosing between the 70D and the 60D, go with the 70D because watch this, like boom, autofocus. Okay, it's a little bright, but you see how it's like focusing on my finger? Maybe I can use something else. Like, see how it just focuses like that? Vroom, vroom, vroom. The 60D does not do that. So with that camera, you have to like sit down, make sure you're in focus, stand up, check. It's like it has autofocus, but that autofocus does not work. This one, however, is like thebomb.com. It's the best and it's super, super clear. I thought my 60D was clear until I started using my mom's camera and I was like, whoa. And as far as lighting, don't look at the lights, they'll burn. I only use my ring light from DVE store, and then I have windows right here, and then the sun comes in, and I have my light on my ceiling, and I direct it towards the top of my head and like my background, so this is lit up, and then these lights back here, they serve a big purpose because if I turn those off, it would look so dark back there. How did you and your boyfriend of 6 years meet? We actually went to high school together. We went to a Christian high school. We met our freshman year of high school, but we weren't like friends, but we had the same friends. We both had huge crushes on each other, and then the summer between junior and senior year, we started dating, and our one friend hooked us up. So that's kind of how it worked. What is one palette you cannot live without and use on a weekly basis? This one right here, this one. I could do like 500 looks with this palette here. They're mainly neutral, but I've got warm and cool shades. It's my jam. I'm one of 5 children, including a twin sister, and I was wondering how many siblings do you have, or are you an only child? How was it growing up with siblings, or if you were an only child? So I am actually the youngest of 5 kids. My oldest brother is 10 years older than me. Growing up as the youngest, as you can imagine, I'm sure I was spoiled, but I was picked on by all of my older siblings. But yeah, I actually only talk to 2 of them now, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So yeah, that's that. Awkward. Somebody asked me if I have any favorite videos that I have uploaded. Yes, I do. I love, like recently, the video that I did, recently, it was like 2 months ago, where I put that matte purple eyeshadow all over my eyelid. That's like my favorite makeup look ever. My ice cream video, my sugar skull video, and my American Horror Story video. Did you go to your high school prom? If so, can you show us a picture or any high school pictures? Oh my gosh, yes, I will show pictures here while I'm talking. I did go to my high school prom. I went with my boyfriend, Ruben. And yeah, here's some pictures. I'll show pictures of my prom and of high school. Also, you asked favorite restaurants in your area, since I'm from the northwest suburbs of Chicago. As you guys know, I love pizza. So Arenello's, Aurelio's, Giordano's, Mancino's. O's. Downtown Chicago, Nuevo Leon. That's like an amazing Mexican restaurant. If you ever get out to Indiana, Cafe Borgia is my favorite restaurant ever. Who are your favorite inspirational beauty vloggers and YouTubers? Candy Johnson, Jaclyn Hill, Samantha from Eyelash, Glam and Gore, Wayne Goss, Julie G713, and Makeup by Tiffany D. Those for sure are like my favorite. How would you recommend people deal with others who are not supportive of what they are passionate about? Don't listen to them. You do what you want to do, because honestly, like if you listen to what they say, you're never going to be happy because you're not doing what you want to do. I've had quite a few people that have been very negative about what I do here on YouTube, and they've said things like, well, where do you see this going? Or is that a real job? And it's like, just don't listen to them. Make yourself happy, do what you want to do, and you will be happy. When do you plan on having kids, or do you ever want kids? Ooh, so personal. Well, me and my boyfriend aren't married yet, but we will be married as soon as possible. As soon as like money lets us, we will get married. So, you know, I want to be married for a while, you know what I mean? Enjoy my husband before I have a baby. So I probably won't have kids until earliest 28 years old. That's only 4 years away. That scares me. You know, we want to travel and go out to eat, see the world, and, you know, just live life before we have kids. Somebody asked me where exactly I live in Chicago. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you. I got asked how much money I make, and I'm sorry, but that's kind of a rude question. I've always been told that you don't ask that question. What's one city in the United States that you would love to visit? I would love to go to Colorado and just like go in the mountains. I would love to go to where like Yellowstone National Park is. I would love to go there. I want to go somewhere where I can see wild horses. There's a lot that I want to see. If you had time to do either your hair or your makeup, which one would you do? My makeup, that is for sure. Do you still live with your parents? Do you see yourself moving in together with your boyfriend? I do still live with my parents, and I won't be moving in with him until we get married. We're pretty old school, you know, so yeah, we'll be living together once we get married. If you could do any YouTuber's makeup, who would it be? Or any famous star? Ooh, I've never thought about that before. Penelope Cruz. I think she is like one of the most beautiful people in the world. Or Catherine Zeta-Jones. Both, oh, They are just like strikingly beautiful, stunning. As far as like a YouTuber, I would love to do Jenna Marbles makeup because I watch her videos all the time and she's hilarious. That would just be so much fun. If you could only wear one shade of lipstick for the rest of your life, what would it be? Edge to Edge lip liner from MAC. All over my lips 100% of the time, and I would be happy as a clam. Are there makeup brands that you recommend to avoid because of their quality? I hate Marc Jacobs. There's a couple products that I like from his line, but overall I hate Marc Jacobs. Don't like it at all. Man, these questions are deep. What's your biggest aspiration in life? What would you say to people that are trying to accomplish their dream? My biggest aspiration, you know, I haven't gotten there yet. Like, I have no idea. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. I do really want to like make a website, have a blog, sell merchandise, stuff like that. I would love to write a book one day because there's a lot of things that I would love to share with you guys about like things that I've gone through and what I've done to overcome them, just like more personally, on a personal level. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and if I could say something to somebody who is trying to achieve their dreams, is just to never give up. I don't like to say that I am a dreamer, to be honest, because I'm very realistic and I think about things that I want and then I make them goals. I don't really dream about them like a far-fetched thing, like dreaming about it. I set little goals and tasks to get there. Do you see yourself living in Chicago in the future? Where do you want to live if you have to move? I'm probably gonna move to Indiana. What do you enjoy the most from making videos? I enjoy everything. This is something that I never thought would come of making a YouTube channel, but I just love talking to you guys in the comments. I feel like I have like all these new friends and it's one of my favorite things by far. What is your favorite way of winding down and relaxing? As soon as I get home, pants off, bra off, that's number one, and just watching TV. What has been your proudest moment? I can't really get into specifics, but basically something very like traumatic happened about 4 years ago, and I'd say my proudest moment has been, I don't want to say the journey, but like there's been a really long journey between then and now. I'd have to say my proudest moment is where I am now because of what I've overcome and who I have become. I know it's super cheesy, but and I know that's very vague. I can't really like get into the details of it, but yeah. If you could only use one makeup product, what would it be? Mascara, probably. What was your first makeup item? I mean, I've been into makeup as long as I could remember. I remember like for Christmas getting like those big like makeup sets, but like something that I've picked out, a blush from CoverGirl or like a CoverGirl trio or something. How have you and your boyfriend stayed together for so long? Can you do a relationship advice video soon? We won't be doing a relationship advice video anytime soon because he actually doesn't like to be on camera. So we won't be doing that, but we have been together a little over 6 years now. Over time, we became each other's best friends and we are brutally honest with each other all the time. We don't keep anything from each other. We're just very honest and open. We're so alike that when we aren't alike, that's what we fight about. What does the fox say? Alright, you guys, I think that's it. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours answering these questions. I thought that this was going to be like a half-hour kind of thing. It turned into 2 hours. So yeah, I cannot believe how many questions you guys asked. Thank you so much for asking them. I hope that this video was interesting and not boring and annoying. I apologize if this was. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. If you guys want to see more of these videos, let me know. We can definitely do this more often. I thought that I had like just done a video like this and then I went and looked and it was 8 months ago. So clearly I don't do it that frequently as much as I thought I did. Don't forget to check out my info box. I have discount codes, all that, but then I also have videos related to this one here. So if I didn't answer anything about my hair or makeup artistry, stuff like that, all of that will be in those videos down below. But yeah, this was a very long outro. It was a very long video. I hope that I didn't bore the crap out of you. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Thumbs up this video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!